Hello and welcome to this video in which we show you how to find the minimum value of a function, and this would also apply for a maximum value if the function had a maximum. Same steps, almost. You'll see the difference. It's pretty obvious what the difference will be. So what we want to do here, use the graphing calculator to find the minimum value of the function y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 5. My calculator's already on display here, so we've got the y equals screen up. Get that by hitting y equals, okay, and then just type in 2x squared plus 5x minus 5. Okay, so there's the equation of the function. We can graph it, see what it's like. Remember, to graph it, we don't hit the graph button, we hit zoom 6, which is going to give us the standard view of the graph. Okay, and you can see that this function has a minimum value. It's a U-shape, concave up, and it has a minimum value just down here. I don't know if you can see this, but down here in this area here. Okay, so to find that minimum value, anytime we're analyzing a graph, we're going to use the second and calc function. We've used it before, we're going to use it again. So second and calc. Now, the previous time we used it, we were trying to find out where the graph crossed the x-axis, and that was the solution of the equation when the equation is equal to 0, and we used 2, 0 for that. We're now trying to find the minimum value of this function, so we're going to hit 3 for minimum. And I said it would be a very similar process if we were looking for a maximum, and you can see that the only difference is we would go to 4 instead of 3. But if we're looking for a minimum, we hit 3. So you can just type 3 on your keypad, and you're presented with this screen here. Now, the minimum value, remember, is the bottom, right at the bottom. So what the prompt is telling us is left bound means go to the left hand side of the value you're looking for. So go to the left hand side of the bottom. So using the left and right keys, move to the left hand side of the bottom. And now you can see that the cursor is flashing clearly. If the bottom is down here, we've moved to the left. Okay, so we're clearly on the left hand side. Hit enter one time. And now the prompt changes and tells you to go to the right bound, which means go to the right hand side of the bottom. Okay, so let's go to the right hand side of the bottom. So go around the bottom, and you can go 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. It doesn't matter. But here's where we're flashing. Here's the bottom of the graph, so we're clearly on the right hand side of the bottom. Hit enter again. It asks you to guess, but you can just ignore that. You can guess if you want, or you can just ignore it by hitting enter again, and the answer comes back. Now, when we're looking for a minimum value, we're looking for the y value. So the minimum value here is y equals negative 8.125, and it occurs when x is negative 1.25. Okay, so this is the vertex. So the coordinates of the vertex would be negative 1.25, negative 8.125. The minimum is the y coordinate of the vertex. So the minimum value is negative 0.8125. Okay, so negative, excuse me one second, let's bring it back here, negative 8.125. Okay, so the minimum value equals negative 8.125. And the vertex, although we weren't asked for it, we also get that from the same process that gives us the vertex. The vertex is when you include the x coordinate. So negative 1.25, negative 8.125. Okay, and it's as easy as that. It really is a simple process, but it takes a little bit of practice until you get familiar with it and use it. And remember, the buttons you're using are left and right. We don't go up or down, we go left and right. Okay, thanks for watching.